this severe pressure on my ear. I can't, they just cannot let me even fucking sleep. I told you, because you know what? Been in this evil fucking system for so fucking long. I just understand that on Saturdays and Sundays, they have to keep fucking torturing me, constantly. Because who I'm going to go ask for help from, you know? Not go to a fucking doctor, cannot go to a fucking, you know, embassy, nothing. Nothing. Cannot do any fucking thing. Not for, and I have to stay in this fucking country for 1 more month. Being fucking tortured by the directed energy weapons, plus the harassment, plus the stalking. Fucking pricks. The fucking pricks of the Norwegian police. And at the moment, I just can't fucking sleep. They just won't let me sleep. That's how sick it is. Now, I have been tortured horrifically since October 2018. Overtly. Daily, every day, from the morning to night. From the moment I wake up to the night. How many years are those? 2 years? Or less than 2 years. I have directed energy weapons, I have stalking, dream fucking torture, every fucking thing. Cannot sleep, cannot wake up, cannot go there, cannot go here. First time of my life, I just pray that I reach Iran. See how sick it is. To just the person start to pray to go to Iran, you know. Oh, I wasn't even praying, to be honest. I was wishing to go to Iran. Let's hope I would just reach there somehow. Just hope I wish I reached there. I have been to most of the worlds or the countries that claims human rights. What is my chances to survive in a country that doesn't have human rights? You know, basically. We just travel to Iran or Russia like right now. Even Iran would be a better option. Because I don't know about the Russians, so most likely they are not in league with the Norwegians. So we will see how this torture would end. Wasted 8 fucking years of my fucking life. Plus the torture to my own family members, the fucking punks. But money and power. Money and power make them think they are something. Money, power, technology. But we will see. We will see. We will see what will happen in the future. We will see. But most likely in the future, the police will not be using these weapons. And, since already the United Nations have made 31st of July as a day for electronic torture, so they already just already verified that there is something like this happening, or something like this is happening. So we will see. We will see. We will see. I just need to reach Iran or Russia right now. You know. And this fucking country, they just closed the fucking airport until September. You know, which makes it more sick. So I'm actually forced to stay in Mauritius one more month. You know. And I had the same torture as in Norway. You know. A Norwegian police just actually doesn't give a fuck. You know. If I died right now, they wouldn't give a fuck. To them, oh well, immigrant, you know. And my country wouldn't even fucking care too. You see? When the government just cooperates and act as a gang just because there's money flow. That's the worst thing that could ever happen to a human being. But we will see. We will see. The Norwegian police has to make sure that I will be silent, you know, forever. So they actually have to take me down, basically. So that I will be silent about the whole thing. But we will see. Anyways, since I cannot sleep and this heavy fucking pressure on my ears that will not make me sleep tonight, I know they will not make me sleep tonight, you know? When they torture me, they just make sure that I'm just extremely dysfunctional. Extremely dysfunctional. Mentally, physically, psychologically, have to be dysfunctional. You know, artificial handicapping, basically. That's what it is. So they won't let me sleep now, so I just thought, oh well, maybe I have to share my thoughts with the world and just put out there on the internet. I know because the punks, you know, if I will not be the last one they torture, you know, and if this terrorism of the government didn't stop, at least somebody else in the future will be listening to this. You know. If you listening to this, just get the fuck to Iran or to Russia. Those two countries, the Norwegians are just cannot enter those countries and operate freely under any circumstances. You know, because even the Russians cannot trust the Norwegian. You know, Russians don't trust them out of the spying activity by the Norwegians. You know, and imagine seeing a Norwegian police officer in Iran just operate freely. You know, or gives order to the Iranians to do this and harass this way. You know, both countries just. What should I tell you? Why don't we hear about gang stalking in Iran or Russia? Yeah. Or psychological torture or just directed energy weapons torture. But anyways, we will see what will happen in the future. We will see. We will see. We will see soon enough. Soon enough.